Hello guys. Since I started, dishing out the content on the new units, how they're performing well, I do find I see like a lot of you guys actually very extremely excited with Vidar, but I also excited about the guy, but the thing is there is okay. I want to start with Vidar first. I just want to say that lately we have been exposed to pilots who are getting more and more specific in what they do. For example, Banagher with the NTD, but this is still relatively weird, huge range. And it's just like English acquisition and innovation. This is what we usually have as standard, right? And then we have the other Banagher, which is where is he? He's better than melee now, huh? Wait, Bana. Okay, and then we have the other Banagher, which is again with the NTD. Is it a purple? Yeah. With the NTD, increase accuracy and efficiency by 12%. Previously, it was like 5%, so it's like 70% increase, like, which is stupid strong. And then he have all these things with his own unit and stuff, but it's okay. The one we're gonna talk about is actually the tags. Okay, the problem with the tags. And then the other Banagher, this standard guy Banagher, the SR Banagher, very not so high on defense, but you can see here at least have 7% better than the UR manager, the first UR manager, right? And then we met with someone else who, even make this problem even more, what do you call it again, more prevalent, right? And that is my favorite pilot, Argi Mirage. Okay, so Argi Mirage has a huge problem. He's strong. Okay, don't get me wrong. The guy is really strong. He's an attacker in the guise of support. But you can see at Mobile Suit Gundam, other than that Orphans, he has a problem with only Gecko, right? But the guy has a start to actually back it up. And then he has this problem. The Neuralink system, when he increased critical rate by 20%, only for Neuralink system, which there are only like 4 units. Seriously, only 4 units. But here's the thing: this, at least 2 of them, is actually very good. For example, here, Rinascimento actually has increased critical damage, right? And then this unit has a 10% critical on Buster Chopper, and Buster Chopper is increase another critical damage. So it's like yeah, good synergy right there, man. Great synergy, right? And then the other Algae also having this Neuralink system thing with critical rate, again 15% critical rate, which great, especially of a guy like him that is a 4-step guy, and that's pretty awesome, like 700, pretty awesome, 4-step. The reason why Algae has lower stat is because he's a 4-step, right? You don't need to kill with him to actually move, so you're gonna always move twice, which in the fight against bosses might actually be very useful for you, for the normal Algae. And then we have the third one, which is coming from Mikazuki Augus, right? Mikazuki Augus is a very strong pilot with 780, and then he has an MP increase, attack burst, right? And then with Alaya Vijnana system, he has a 15% increase. Thing is, when you go for this system, you see he has a lot of units he can go with. Mainly Barbados, 3 or the 3 Barbados. You can go with Gundam Bile. You can go with this guy, Flowers, but not really. Flowers is range. Mikazuki not really good with range. So we go with the Tekadan, and also yes, the what you call again, the Alliance of Vijnana system, right? Then we have here Barbados Lex Lupus. Like, things looking good for Mikazuki. Then we go for the most disappointing one, and that is Vidar. How you write it? Vidar. So you see, the fighter's like, oh yeah, only 700 attack, which is pretty high. Well, SP 100, and then he's a SP 100, which is UR level shit, bro. Like, and then the range is like 680, right? The problem is here. You see this? Increase it by another 12%. That's gonna put Vidar like around 12%. It's like 800 something here and 700 something here, like 750, 810, 812, which is really extremely high. Then we have the Gjallarhorn, so it's happen to be Gjallarhorn units get another 10%, which is very strong. But here's the thing. There's only 3 units under this category, okay? So Gundam Vidar, how should I say this? As much as your stats is really high, this is a huge problem, okay? Yeah, the pilot stats will try to cover you up, but still, unit only have a 10,000 powers. Like, no. Do you know how important the attack power are? Yeah, stats important, but attack power is also very extremely important. So this is where the problem with the Vidar pilot. So this is the real problem with it, okay? So basically, even though Galio gonna have 800 stats, but if you compare with other units that have 800 stats, that sounds like pretty like weird. For example, now, compare it with Mikazuki on the what do you call again? Mikazuki on Barbatos, right? Mikazuki on Barbatos. So when maximized, Mikazuki has a critical rate increase, but stats is like 780. So Galio doesn't even have a much advantage over him, and that's like only a 50. He may have a 50 advantage, but and then he has a Tekka and 10%, right? Galio also have Tekka and 10%. But the thing is, Alien of Vijnana system combined with the Lupus Rex, which have a 12,000 power. You see where I'm going with this? It's 12,000 power, and increase a critical, so like 10,000 to 12,000. That's like 20% difference. So the stats of Galio doesn't matter that much anymore. Then on top of that, the Alina Vijnana system has another 6,606, like sorry, 6,000 damage, right, and another critical increase and critical innate. Well, you can say, well, but he has to be MP up, yeah. I mean, Mika has an MP up, so that's where the difference comes from. The amount of sheer power given to these units are too good. The pilot and the units are a good combination together, okay? So that's the problem with this guy. He's locked to mediocre units, even though he has one of the best ability in the game stats-wise. This is the most broken one currently. I mean, the other one is going to be the Psychozaku. Like, that also very problematic. Seriously, it's very problematic. And then, okay, maybe you say, yeah, but Kimaris Vidar's like, don't joke around it, seriously. Like, when Figer is high, is another 7%. Do you know how much 7% is to 8,500? Yeah, it just goes to 9,000. That's how much is 7%. The higher the base, the bigger the meaning of a 7%. And this one is a support, okay? Of course, it has a lower stats. And don't tell me it's tough as nail. Oh, it's one shot killer, but with that kind of stats. I mean, very defensive of you, one shot killer. So then we have, yeah, but he has the Alaya Vijnana type. This one, but this one is 5/6 without any other effect other than the debuff 20%, like 4 range, which is actually pretty good. The Dying Slave inflict defense down, like 30%, which is again good, great power, great support. Less attack, but still, if you put Galio in here, you don't get the perks of a support anymore. That is the problem. Then finally we have the coolest looking one, XK. XK has a solid start. I'm not gonna lie to you, it has a solid start. And he has a very good nano element armor and 11, 10, very solid starts, right? Then he starts a Vidar rifle with a 30% attack down, and also the mobility down by 20% with 4.5 or 2. pretty solid unit, if you ask me. But again, Vidar is an attacker. So you see where I'm coming with this, right? So the problem with Vidar was not him, but he was locked into behind a very situational, a very mediocre unit, if you say. I mean, for a tank, using a tackle move, that makes it very mediocre, right? Because of the stats. Again, support. Here's the thing. An attacker controlled by a support pilot is still stronger than a support unit being controlled by an attacker, unless the unit name is T-Booster. Seriously, if your unit name is T-Booster, then I will shut up. See, if Galio has the effect of T-Booster, yeah. You see this thing is 10, it's like 9A, it's almost 10,000. And you bring Galio to this guy, yeah, he can rival his own fighter, you know, with this one, with a support unit, right? With a very, very powerful melee attack and defense down on top of that, and critical rate on top of that, okay? So when we talk about the subject of pilots like Galio or Vidar, he's supposed to be a very, very good. I don't know, man. Why they have to do this? Like, why? He's not a bad guy. He's pretty chill guy. Like, he was just want some revenge for his childhood friend, I guess, or maybe he got betrayed by Maglis. But still, I'm not really sure why they have to do this. This. And even worse is that Gundam Vidar was given an SR. Not even like the Freedom SR, you know. Freedom SR is like a very powerful unit, and this one's like, yeah, it's an SR. Worse is like we have Hashmal with a SSR level, but have a SR capability. So I really think they put the wrong SSR. Seriously, they should have put Gundam Vidar as the SSR and Hashmal as the SR. I'm just gonna say, if they want to treat Hashmal like that, they should have done the other way around. So my problem, yeah. So that's it. Is Galio actually good as a unit? It's a pretty chill and pretty good. You see this MP up, evasion is pretty good. To be honest, pretty good. But his true potential is locked behind this. So that's a real problem. Unless maybe someday they're gonna release us any Vidar. Do Vidar has a variation? If Gundam Vidar has variation, just hope in the future, right? In the future, they're gonna leave an SSR units coming from that. The SSR Gundam Vidar. I would love that. I would love that. Maybe some Gundam Vidar SSR Hyper Meganium backpack or something like that. That would make him great, right? That will make him great. But as of now, I really want to see this guy shine, man. Come on. I really want to see this guy shine. I want to see the Gundam Vidar being good, but apparently Bamco is really careful about that, and this is rather disappointing, to be honest. This is one of the most disappointing part of this patch. I'm not sure whether it's the Vidar case or the Hashmal case was worse, but I would say the Vidar case is worse. Maybe because Hashmal, people might actually see, yeah, Hashmal is just like a mobile armor, ha ha ha. But Vidar's like, I know a lot of people like Vidar. I like Vidar actually. I don't like Maglis, man. The guy's an ass. So, but this guy's an honest guy, just like maybe, yeah. But with the opponent, it's not the point of the IBO story anyway. Like, he might be the antagonist, but not really the villain, if you ask me. So he's more like a very reactive guy, but then it just sucks to see him. We don't even have an SSR Vidar or SSR Galio, like we don't even have them, like so. And they give me Iyakujan, man, for fuck's sake. No, I'm still gonna malt over it, like they gave us Juliet. Okay, Juliet makes sense. Iyok fucking Kujan, really? Instead of this guy's an SSR? Bro, what the fuck is Bandai smoking about this guy? Seriously. Iyok fucking Kujan, guys. What the fuck? And we have him here. You know what's the problem? You know why I say the battle's bad? Not because of the battles. The SSR was, oh my god. And we have also this guy, right? And I don't know why this Galio is far weaker than Vidar. And he also have the same shit. And he's supposed to be a pilot in a Kimalis Gundam. Oh my goodness. Seriously. I don't know, man. We should have Galio or Vidar as a SSR instead of this motherfucker, man. Yeah, I'm molding like now. I'm okay with Julieta, seriously. I mean, okay with Julieta with giving a SSR thing. But this guy, really, this motherfucker, coming twice. Like, come on. Yeah, so that's my rant. That's my rant. That's my rant about Vidar the case. The Vidar case, such a bad shit. I mean, the more I talk about this, the more I'm angry actually. Like, seriously, if they open the new, I don't know what the survey thing, I'm gonna give my shit over them and say, why the fuck did you give 2 Yokujan, man? For fuck's sake, are you trolling us? Like this guy, seriously, this motherfucker. There are 2 of them, and he has an SSR, and he has like 2 support or some shit like that. Like seriously, bro, give me anyone else. I mean, Isugi is a much better guy, and why don't you give us a maybe Shino, right? Shino, so he can use his brand new flawless Gundam instead of, I don't know, being a freaking mediocre guy as the story make him to be. I mean, he missed his shot, but it's not his fault, right? His Julieta's thingy. So yeah, I'm gonna complain about it. Like, so yeah, that's all for me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I want to know your complaint about this motherfucker instead of getting this guy as a proper SSR. Or maybe Gundam Fighter as an SSR, really, for fuck's sake, really. Yeah, okay guys, so yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you again. Bye bye.